Caller, I could record.
I've done it. I've done it. Just took me a minute. Just took me a minute. Okay, so we do have a lot going on tonight, and I have the exciting job of sharing with you what product is coming into our range. And this product that I'm going to share with you tonight, and then our lovely Barbara Cox, who is joining us to share some information on immunity, is also going to tell you a lot more about it. Now, this particular product that we are launching is coming in May. Now, we wanted to share with you tonight, do a little bit of training, let you know, because as you know, our In the Know calls are every fortnight, and we wanted to be able to share this with you tonight. So let me share with you what that is. And I know you're going to be so excited because I'm so excited. It is our Noni+Collagen product. So we've got collagen coming into the line, which is so exciting. It's the sought after product, collagen. Everybody is wanting it. So I'm really excited that we are now able to have this. Now this is beginning of May, okay? So we will keep you posted on when it actually hits in the warehouse and when we will, you'll be able to purchase it. Okay, so I'm going to pass across to Barbara Cox, who is going to share a little bit more about that, and she's also going to talk about immunity with you tonight and which products are right as we're coming into the cooler months here in Australia and New Zealand. So Barbara is an author, entrepreneur, nutritionist, and on the Wellness Council in the UK, and of course, one of our leaders in the UK as well. So Barbara, what I'll do is I've made it so that you can share your screen, and was I not sharing that whole time? I tell you, sometimes. Anyway, Barbara, if I'll stop sharing now and allow you to use your computer and your PowerPoint presentation if you'd like to unmute yourself.
Amazing. Hey everyone, how are you? It's so great to, there we go, I'm shared. So great to be here. Oh my goodness. So I have so much to talk about and so little time to tell you. So I'm going to probably speak 100 miles an hour. I just got back from Ireland and back home in the UK now, but we had our big event there, and there's some exciting stuff happening with the New Age RX family, which is great. So as Paula said, I'm Barbara Cox. I am a representative on the Global Wellness Council. I do all the product training here in the UK. And today I'm going to talk about immune boosting, which is really quite funny because we're going into summer and you're going into winter. So, so yeah, it'll be really good. But I've got some great products, and of course I'm going to talk about the Noni as well. So without further ado, let's talk about the first one, which is Vinalii, one of my favorite products, and I know it is for you guys as well. But I really want to talk about how this helps to boost the immune system, because in the immune system, obviously your skin is the largest organ, and it's your first line of defense for the immune system. So it's really important that we keep this in total tip-top shape all the time. And what's really good is the ingredients in the Vinalii can really help not only with gorgeous younger looking skin, but also the boosted immune system that you get from that as well. So what mainly helps in here is the grapeseed extract, and we're going to go further into that as well, because the grapeseed extract actually bonds to the collagen, which is the most abundant protein actually within the body, and it's this key component that helps your skin, your gums in your mouth, your bones, your teeth, your hair, and all body tissues. So when we talk about boosting the immune system, I'm talking full body, and it really does promote that cellular health that we want, alongside aging gracefully. But let's take a sort of deep dive into vitamin C mainly because, you know, your body doesn't make its own vitamin C. So this is something that we have to get daily in our diet. But, you know, lifestyle happens, right? And we don't actually meal plan. We're not fueling our body to boost our immune system all the time. We're kind of fueling our body just to get through a day. And this is why I really feel adding Vinalii into your daily regime can definitely help. So, you know, there is so much evidence that vitamin C boosts your immune system. I mean, it's everywhere, and it's been studied for many, many years. But some of the main reasons that I think vitamin C is incredible is that it encourages the production of the white blood cells in the body, and that protects against inflammation as well as infection in the body. What's really fascinating is when you actually mix the grapeseed extract with the vitamin C, the grapeseed extract sort of has this synergistic effect with the vitamin C, making it even more super boosted. So it really is a powerful, powerful product. And that synergistic effect works almost 300 times stronger, protecting against viral and bacterial pathogens that we come across on a daily basis. So there's two ways the body responds to those pathogens. And that's an antibody immunity and a cellular immunity. And vitamin C and the Ace Roller Cherry with the vitamin C high dose in there actually helps with both of those. But you know, vitamin C really does help with those natural killer cells we have in our body, which directly, absolutely directly attacks cells and pathogens that you know, are detrimental to the body, like cancer cells. Okay, it just goes boom, straight for them. So this product I actually have been using with my clients for many years. I've been part of New Age RX now for 5 years. And I've been on the Wellness Council for that time. So my specialty is award-winning nutritionist, but I am the patron of Cancer Active and have been since 2007. So I work an awful lot with cancer patients. So we're always looking at boosting their immune system, obviously, and Vinalii is definitely one of the products that I actually use because it is such a high dose of vitamin C that it can actually pass through the blood-brain barrier, and the grapeseed extract can as well. I think it's an amazing product that we all should definitely be taking. Okay, the next one is Elite, and I spoke a lot about this at our big European event called Connect yesterday, and it is one of my favorite products. Now, again, when we take a look at the two ways, you know, your body responds to a pathogen, and that's antibody immunity and cellular immunity. We're constantly want to boost that cellular immunity as much as possible. Now, my specialty is around a topic called epigenetics. And epigenetics is the, how do you explain that easily? Epigenetics is like the messaging that sits on top of the DNA. And it's all around lifestyle factors that will affect your DNA. And that can be, you know, stress, poor nutrition, lack of exercise, environmental toxins, you know, pathogens that we come across, yeasts, bacteria, all those kinds of things. And epigenetics is the study of all of those and how we can become sick even though our DNA is really healthy. And an easy way to explain this is these are reasons why you can have twins. Okay, twins, their DNA is exactly the same, but maybe one of the twins stays super healthy and the other one gets sick. And that's because these epigenetic factors come into play. Now, this is why I love Elite, because it really works on all of those epigenetic factors. And one of them is around the combating of the telomere shortening, as I have here in the benefits. Now, telomeres are the ends of your chromosomes. So I thought I might have a shoelace here, but if you imagine a shoelace, and you know the shoelace has the little plastic caps on the ends of the shoelace to stop it from fraying, right? And so if you think of your telomeres on the ends of the chromosomes are those plastic caps. Now, as we age or as we get ill, those telomeres start to shorten. And as they shorten, this is when we age and this is when we get ill. So we don't want our telomeres shortening. We want them to stay as long as possible. And a lot of this can be through, taking care of your body, taking the right supplements, and looking at epigenetics as a way of anti-aging and boosting your immune system. So one of the main reasons telomeres shorten is because of oxidative stress. And oxidative stress is mainly through lifestyle, okay? The lifestyle that we live. So yes, we want to live a fantastic, healthy lifestyle, and Elite can help with that. And it's one of the best products that I know on the market to help. Yes, it can reduce the stress, improve your mood, everything it says here on the slide. But when we take a look at those key ingredients, let's drill a little bit into those to actually show you how we can epigenetically reduce that risk of those telomeres shortening. So we have aloe, which is fantastic for your digestive system. Obviously, everything starts in the digestive system. We have that mind-gut connection. 80% of your immune system sits within your digestive system. So if that is working properly, then we're instantly boosting our immune system. Then we take a look at holy basil. Now, holy basil is a great ingredient for sort of helping to reduce stress in the body and calming that nervous system down. But it's the next two that I absolutely love, which is astaxanthin and ashwagandha. Now, astaxanthin is a very high potent antioxidant. It's it's a carotenoid pigment that is like found in seafood and Red Sea algae, and it's what makes the crustaceans red. So shrimp and other kind of sea cultures. Now it's very profound in like Pacific salmon as well. And that pinkish color is what also helps give the pinkish color to the Elite product. But the health benefits of astaxanthin from reducing inflammation and boosting the immune system are just incredible. So it's great for your skin health, but your joint health, but also the immune system and endurance and heart health as well. So the ashwagandha, again, one of those ancient, amazing aptogenic herbs that help your body mainly manage the stress. So when we talk about the telomere shortening, we really want to, reduce the stress in the body as much as possible. And ashwagandha really does help that. So again, the sort of multifaceted benefits from this product are incredible. So, it is packed with sort of proteins and vitamin C's alongside here as well, and that sort of normal growth of the cell, which is what we want. The other side of this is kind of how it not only boosts the immune system, but I touched on it before about boosting your endurance and how it lifts you out of that fatigue stage. Now, we all know the more exercise we get, the more that actually helps to boost our immune system as well. It just releases all the right hormones into the system. So we really do want to make sure that Elite is definitely part of that daily regime. But you know, it's all synergistically. I love that word. Everything all works together. People always ask me, oh, Barbara, you know, can I take Vinalii together with the Elite, with all the other products? And absolutely, you know, if you time them wonderfully throughout the day, you know, for me, a lot of the supplementation I take in the morning, but Elite is one that I take in the afternoon. That gap, the longest gap between our meals is normally between lunch and dinner, and that's the time when, you know, it's away from food and we want to really boost that body to the next level to get us through to the day. And I just love the flavor of Elite and how that can help as well. So it might be a timing that suits you to fit this wonderful product into your regime. So let's take a look at Giving Greens. You know, Giving Greens is part of the Slenderize range, so it can really help with weight loss. But I just do so much with this versatile product. I use it in my Pure Nourish shakes. I have it on its own, but I also make little power balls. So I mix two scoops of the Giving Greens with some peanut butter and some oats, and maybe some desiccated coconut. And do you know what? If you mix it all together and then just sort of form it into a little power ball, these are great little snacks for you to have throughout the day as well. So don't be scared of being creative with these amazing products. As long as you don't heat them, it's absolutely fine. But Giving Greens really is superb for the whole family, because you know, it's just power packed with 2 pounds of vegetables, you know, in the scoops, which just contain vitamin C. We've talked about how amazing vitamin C is in the Vinalii. Again, the Giving Greens is packed with vitamin C to help your immune system, but it's also loaded with vitamin A. And the ingredients just support all the vitamin A in the body, which is renowned for boosting your immune system as well. So when you take a look at the ingredients, and this is just a handful here, I mean, you know, I haven't written them all on the slide, but it can help with so many things. And one of the main things, as I always talk about, is your gut health. So we have here all of the wonderful nutrition for your gut, but it also has the hard-working enzymes that are in there as well to help you digest the food. A lot of people who might have digestive issues, you know, Crohn's disease, colitis, irritable bowel syndrome, just regular bloating, the Giving Greens can really help reduce those symptoms. And I think that again really helps with the absorption of the vitamins and minerals all round. So it is just a stellar combination, really. I mean, where else are you going to get all of these 2 pounds of vegetables in your everyday, you know, planning? So when we take a look at the synergistic effect of all the products together, if you were to add the Giving Greens and the Elite, so for example, I like to take the Giving Greens in the morning, maybe in my morning smoothie alongside you know, frozen banana. I really love adding frozen banana into all of these, just to give it a really nice texture as well. So, you know, we talk about that telomere shortening. So both of those together are really going to give the positive epigenetic messages to our body for it to just hover at such a great level that our immune system is just going to fight everything off, which is really amazing. So again, when we take a look at this combination, it's packed with B vitamins And all of these food sources really help with the B vitamins, which helps to calm our nervous system. Which again, once the nervous system is out of alert, you know, and the stress is reduced, the immune system can actually kick into fuller gear. And that really helps as well. Now, giving greens also helps with digestion and digestion of carbohydrates. And, you know, there's a lot of fad diets out there at the moment, you know, zero carb, low carb, and I don't have an issue with those. But again, we need to be able to digest carbohydrates when we do have them. And the enzyme action and the fiber that we actually get in this product really does help with the digestion of breaking down carbohydrates and fats that are difficult to digest normally in the body as well. So, you know, if you're not using it, this is really a great addition to everything that you have been taking. And as I said, so easy to just make a shake either on its own, little bit of frozen banana, or whatever else you feel creative in adding to the program. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the Noni, and as Paula mentioned, because hopefully I'm still okay on time here. Paula, just give me a sort of wave if I'm running out of time.
Time, Barbara. Plenty of time.
I'm okay. Good.
Yes.
Okay, so introducing the Noni. Now, oh my goodness, this was introduced here into Europe, and it is just incredible. I've been trialing it for a while and really, really love this product. It is part of our regular offering here, and hopefully it is with you as well. But this super wellness juice, you know, has so many health benefits. And it's so simple yet so powerful, if that makes sense. So what's really fascinating around Noni is that it contains a component called iridoids. And iridoids have been studied for about 50 years because they've been linked to so many, you know, real health benefits. And simply put, iridoids are naturally found in plants, and that the iridoids is what helps a plant stop being damaged by outside influences. Okay, so they've taken that study of plants, and obviously if we ingest the same amount of iridoids, it can help protect our body from pathogens that we come into contact with. So again, when we talk about boosting your immune system and the pathogens that we're just bombarded with all the time, either on our skin, on our lymphatic system, you know, in our mouth, in our nose, that we are breathing in these toxins all the time. If these iridoids are in our body, again, attacking the pathogens straight off the bat, then our immune system is boosted straight away. So let's take a little further look at Noni. Now, I have personally never tried Noni fruit, and I don't know if anyone here has, but the next time I get to travel to Asia or Polynesia, I am definitely, because this just looks beautiful and juicy. It looks healthy, right? So you figure, wow, if this is the concentrates and this is the superfruit that we are ingesting, then to me, it looks super appealing. And this wonderful sort of, again, these health benefits are massive. The concentrated Noni juice is packed with these sort of superfruits. And in fact, there's over 275 phytonutrients actually in this fruit, which is incredible. And the studies just keep going on and on and on. And I so far have read 37 clinical trials on Noni. I'm not going to go through all the 37 trials, okay? Because we just don't have time for that. But let me tell you, I have read them all in the background, and I'm going to give you the highlights of these, because the highlights of the 37 clinical trials that the Tahitian Noni has either done in conjunction with themselves or other universities, and studies around the world, are incredible. And it is so wonderful, obviously, as a nutritionist, and again for yourself, to be able to refer to clinical trials that have proven the efficacy and quality of the noni for different ailments just brings this to a higher level. Here in the EU, I mean, and I'm sure the same in Australia, obviously we don't make any claims around the product. So for you to refer to clinical trials will make your job so much easier. So let's take a look at these fabulous benefits. All of these benefits are the highlights of the clinical trials that I have just referred to. So yes, noni is amazing for, again, boosting your immune system, and that is because the iridoids protect the immune system. The components of noni help with your cardiovascular system. One of the studies that I read, which was actually done in Moscow and in Germany, and this noni is approved by the Anti-Doping Association. So increasing energy and endurance with athletes has been a massive part of their research and study. And so for us, we have informed sport. And we also have a lot of other sporting certifications and registrations here in the EU that noni has been passed for as well. So again, if you have any athletes that want to take a very safe product for that is recognized by an anti-doping registration, noni is absolutely fantastic. So it does also help with weight management, and although this product stands alone, I have been using this alongside the Slenderites range. So for clients who have had sort of stubborn weight loss, need to kind of get to the next level, sometimes just adding in something different is incredible. Now, going back to the clinical trials, a lot of the clinical trials are done on one dose. So the dose is, I've got a little measuring cup here. So the dose is 30 mils. And that 30 mils has been fantastic. So between 30 mils once or twice a day to alleviate these issues over between 1 month and 3 months. So we're talking a fast acting product here, okay? Now, sustains with the joint health. This was a really good one. There was a lot of studies on joint health, but one of them was actually on spinal and cervical neck, specific cervical joints in the neck, and how it actually reduced that joint pain in the neck over 30 days for a large clinical trial. And it was incredible. So if you have any clients or you yourself are suffering from joint pain, it really is incredible. And my own testimonial here is that I have been trialing the noni and another product, which I'm going to tell you about in a minute. And I have noticed such an interesting testimonial myself. So I had a little bit of osteoarthritis in my big toe. So I'm 54 years old and I do a lot of ultra marathons. So, you know, my joints really take a hammering. I've done the Across the Sahara 5-day marathon. I've done ultra marathons. And so, you know, my joints sometimes ache. And I needed 2 years ago a cortisone injection in my big toe in between the joints to just alleviate some of the pain that I was getting. Since I've started the noni products, I've had no joint pain in my big toe, and it just transformed. So, you know, again, this is really fast working and it's great. And I always love a product because when you stop using it and the pain comes back, then you know it's actually really working, right? And this is what this is what I really found with this. So it's been fantastic. So again, you can see the power of adding this product to your regime. Now, super duper excited to talk about the Noni+Collagen because this is the other product that I've been trialing. Now, can I just say when I speak to the head office around the collagen is that, you know, they've been working with this product for an awful long time, and the testimonials they have are incredible. They find that the clients who are taking the collagen at nighttime tend to get a better efficacy. And we don't know why, but I have been taking the collagen at nighttime myself. So again, I've been loving it and getting the amazing, amazing benefits. So I've actually written a blog on my website around marine collagen because I'm so impressed with this. And I'm just going to quickly talk about these 10 sort of amazing benefits of marine collagen before I go into the presentation, because again, this is all scientific studies around the Noni+Collagen. We have the benefits of the noni in the product as well as a whopper dose of the marine collagen, which will help to strengthen your bones. It improves your hair, skin, and nails. It can stabilize that blood sugar level as well. There was an amazing 2016 study by the Alberta, Canada Diabetes Institute around marine collagen and stabilizing blood sugar levels and type 2 diabetes. It boosts the metabolism. So again, it just clicks straight into the boost of the metabolism. It is amazing for wound healing and reducing scars. And because, you know, collagen sort of gets to that dermal matrix of the skin, and which is responsible for the regeneration of the skin after an injury or, you know, a scar. And my kind of feeling about why you should take this before you go to bed is that regeneration of the skin and the body happens when we're in a deep sleep mode. And I think that, again, it clicks into that deep sleep mode and the body just picks up the collagen even more and just heals while we sleep, which, you know, is what we want, right? And again, reducing that inflammation in the body also helps with brain health and boosting that thyroid, the antibacterial effect as well. So it's discovered that the peptide fragments that are contained in the marine collagen have antibacterial properties. So if we're talking about boosting our immune system, I mean, I know Paula said that this product isn't launching until May, but you know, you're going to be in full swing wintertime in May. So what a great time to really boost that immune system and inhibit the growth of any infections or, you know, disease-causing bacteria that could be, you know, that you could be exposed to as well. So I've kind of talked really why collagen is so important just with the blog here as well. But again, we really want to take a look at the Tahitian Noni+Collagen is one of the purest forms of collagen that we have with the marine collagen alongside the Tahitian Noni is just a dynamic duo of a product. And again, you know, I've talked about the clinical trials of the Noni itself and how it can absolutely support everything that we have. But we have, you know, the benefits. So within the Noni, you know, here in the UK, and I don't know about Australia, we don't have such a high dose of collagen that's available. We might get like 2 grams, 5 grams, but the Noni+Collagen is 10 grams. That's 10,000 micrograms of marine collagen, which is such a super dose. And that is what makes it so incredibly effective. And the body just utilizes this because there's a difference, obviously, between type 1 collagen and the other types of collagen in the body. And this is type 1 collagen that just is easily absorbed into the system and fast acting, which is why the clinical trials are amazing. So not only is this great for your wrinkles, it really is great for the body itself. And so we have these wonderful benefits here in the slide. So again, taking a look at the other ingredients. Now, can I just say that there are different formulas of this. There's 2 different ones, and I didn't have time to figure out which one that you were having. So I'm gonna apologize first of all, but here, because you know products are slightly different between the EU and Australia, so I'm certainly hoping that this is the formulation that you're having. All the formulations have the high amount of noni and the 10,000 micrograms of hydrolyzed marine collagen, but we also have extra extracts of the zinc to help boost the immune system, the olive extract, which is renowned again for boosting the immune system, and the vitamin C. Completely gluten-free and free from, so making this a product that if you have clients who have sensitive stomachs or you know, want a really clean product, then this is definitely a product for you. So when we take a look here, it just gives you a really great snapshot of how pure and safe this product is, how the clinical studies and the efficacy of this product are, you know, again, it's the background of what we always do. And myself as a clinician and recommending these products to my clients, I want safe products that are efficacious in every single way. And these products are as well, just fit beautifully into the family. And again, if we take a look at the high potency of this product, you know, you're going to get fast acting results. And it is just a powerful, powerful formula that's going to transform your skin and internally help with reducing inflammation and joint health as well. So let's just do a wonderful recap of the products here, because I've talked about so much and probably gone over time, so I do apologize. But the Vinalii is really great. You know, we've got the grapeseed extract, we have the vitamin C, the acerola cherry, the high dose of all of those products and the synergistic effect of those working together to boost your immune system and to really supercharge the body. The Elite, you know, one of the greatest products on the market, and one that if you want an anti-aging product, one that really deals with all aspects of epigenetics, this product is for you. It is imperative that we keep those telomere caps on the ends of your chromosomes, protecting your body intact, stop the fraying of those, and to stop the shortening. Elite is the only product that I know that can do that. And to me, it is exceptional, something everybody should be taking every single day. And as for me, it's my afternoon go-to drink. Not only is it refreshing, but I love the flavor, obviously, but I find that because it's away from food, my body just sort of feels great after taking this. Then we have the giving greens. You know, if you are in any doubt that you are nutritionally deficient because you're either skipping meals, maybe you're intermittent fasting and not necessarily getting everything that you need, and maybe you're on a low carbohydrate diet, which is absolutely fine, but you still need the onslaught of vitamins and minerals, making sure that all those biochemical processes are working properly. Giving greens will give you that insurance. You know, it is like an insurance policy every single day to make sure you are not nutrient deficient. So it's just incredible. Then we have the noni. Now, remember those iridoids. The iridoids, the same iridoids that protect the plants from attack of, you know, anything that it comes in contact with, those same iridoids protect our body against the attack that we get on a daily basis from our environment, from chemicals in our food, from the pathogens that we are exposed to. And the Tahitian noni is clinically proven. I'm on 37. I told you 37 clinical trials. You know, it's pretty sad. My nighttime reading is clinical trials, but I can assure you that these are wonderful. Now, the newest addition to your family and our family is the collagen. This product has blown my mind, and I can't wait for you to try this. Honestly, for anybody who has any type of issues with joint pain, the alleviation in my big toe, physically and mentally, right? Because isn't that great? We want this holistic 360 view of the physical alleviation of ailments, but the mental alleviation, now knowing I have found a solution besides going to my GP for a cortisone injection in my toe, is incredible. And I want that for you, because I just think these products have increased the quality of my life, and they increase the quality of my clients' lives. And that's really what I want for everybody, which is why I just adore being part of recommending these products. So hopefully you've got some value from that. And, thanks so much for inviting me. And it's really great to work in Australia today. So, thank you so much. And it's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara. So I have my screen working in the background. I was a bit nervous it wasn't going to come on. You were going to see my real location. Barbara, what a fantastic presentation. I gained so much out of the newer products. For me, the new products are like the Giving Greens, the Elite, the Vinalii. I love those products. I've been using them, and I was so excited to hear all the words that you shared with us about the Tahitian noni juice and the Noni+Collagen. They are some truly amazing products, and we can't wait. The noni field we've been out of stock for a little bit, and so we're excited to get it back in, and we're super excited to have that shared with the RX team. And as we come together June 1st as New Age, it's going to be a really fun time. And these products are amazing, and you did such a good presentation, Barbara. Really,
the products really are truly amazing. This is why I've stuck with this company for such a long time. As you can imagine, I get bombarded with products from other companies all the time, and I look at manufacturing, I look at so many elements around it, and I tell you what, these blow my mind every single time. The fast acting efficacy has been great, and oh my goodness, I can't wait for everyone to be on the Noni+Collagen, because that one, it's just in a league of its own, isn't it? League of its own. I love it.
Yeah, and I think the power of it is that noni actually stimulates and helps the body produce collagen, and so adding collagen in with it was like this double whammy of
dynamic duo. Dynamic duo. Love it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway, thanks so much, everybody. We've got a beautiful sunny day here in the UK, and I flew back really late last night from Ireland, so I still haven't unpacked. And I'm going to have another coffee and catch up with my family. I hope to see everyone again soon. And yeah, enjoy the products, and keep doing an amazing job.
Thank you so much, Barbara. So I think I'm here tonight also to welcome over one of our guests, one of our brand reps coming over from the Noni side. He's going to be happy with me because of my background. He's a huge advocate of the Noni, and he really wants us to make sure that everyone knows the power of the Noni juice. So Si, this one's for you. Si has actually been with the company now just short of 6 months. He has been an amazing new member into the Noni team, soon to be our New Age team. So all becoming together as one, and we're so excited for that to happen. But I wanted to introduce Si today to give us a few 5 minutes of his time, just to let us know what it is that he's finding is working in regards to just in general as being in the industry of direct sales, in the industry that we're all in, regardless of whether he's Noni or Oryx. It's the leadership skills and the activities that he does on a day-on-day basis that helps and has given him the results that he has shown with us so far today. So Si, are you there?
Yeah, can you see me?
Can
you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, no, thank you, Sarah, for the introduction. As you mentioned, my name is Si. A lot of people refer to me as Coach Si because of my background in footy coaching. But what a fantastic presentation by Barbara. I could honestly say to you guys that I suffered arthritis in my knees. I played rugby, so I'm always playing footy. I coach it. And I took the product in December. In mid-January, I was back in the gym. Now, I was supposed to have operation on my knee because of the pains that I was getting. So I was on this medication called Restoriix, which is for my arthritis. So I can tell you guys that the Noni juice is a powerful, powerful product to have. And I take it every day, even though it's 30 mils, but I grab the actual bottle and I drink straight from the bottle. That's how I'm so comfortable with taking that juice. And the collagen, wow, I had a lady travel 3 hours just to get that collagen off me a few weeks ago. And one thing she said, it really works for women's issues. So, and that's the only product that she's been able to use to help her with her issues. So, you know, I highly recommend it, be a product of the product, because it makes it so much easier when you start explaining to people what it is. So I have had the opportunity to try out the other ones, and they're super fantastic line of products and that. But tonight I was asked to just speak a little bit about myself. Thanks, Paula, for the last minute a reminder. I didn't realize it was tonight that I was actually going to give a bit of a share of knowledge in that. I've been in this business from December last year. I didn't really take off until January because in December my little sister passed away. So it was kind of like my reason for getting into the health and wellness space and into New Age. But I remember the Noni juice because 20 years ago, a friend of mine gave me the juice and I couldn't take it. So, but then I got my kids to take it and they had a different reaction to it. Now that the new bottle that I've tried since I've been involved, I mean, I take that just like water. So I just love taking it. And it does work. Like if you're really tired, I always take a shot of the juice before I go to sleep. So there's something about the Noni that actually helps you when you're really tired and you want to have a good night's rest. You'll wake up refreshed. I've never ever woken up with a headache like I used to when I used to have really late nights, because sometimes I work into 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and then back on the road and that around about 6 or 7, and that's the type of business I'm involved in. I'm really super excited about how the product line is coming across. And I just want to share with you guys what we've done to really boost our team here in Australia. We weren't looking at any recognition with what we're doing. Our number one thing was sharing the product, and that's what we wanted to do. Even though we've had some great results in that from building our team, but that's one thing I wanted to share with everybody in that, because we've got these fantastic resources. And I always tell people, use the resources that are available to you guys. So, you know, Sarah knows that I use her quite a bit. I call her almost every day, questioning and asking her certain things that I need to help build the business and that. But one of the 4 steps that we take in building our team and why it's been going so quick, because it has to be duplicatable. So the first thing I always say to myself is you've got to pique somebody's interest, right? When you've got to share a product in that, you've got to make sure that they're interested to hear about it. Recently, we released a new age app, and I think there's some great tools on there that you could use to pique somebody's interest. Make sure that your contacts are downloaded on your mobile phone, and use those tools that are on there to send a message across to friends, whether it's on email, SMS, or whether it's on your social media. So that's the first thing you want to do, is send that across. The next thing you want to do is educate them about the product, and that where it's a certain product they're interested in, look for the PDF, go through it with them, send it across to them, and then promote your weekly webinars. If your group has weekly webinars, we have 2-3 webinars a week that we invite our guests on, and it's a small private team group webinar that we use. And this is a system that we've been doing ever since we started with our group. And so the last thing you want to do is, then after you promote them onto that, you want to then show them how to register. Now, once you follow those 4 steps in that, it's really important to make sure they know what the next step is. Because a lot of people ask me, they said, so what do we do now? We've registered, we've got our packs. What's the next step? So the next step is to make sure that they understand what the process is. And I think with the RX, you guys have the 4x4. So that's the first thing that we push out to people, is to make sure they get their 4 business partners and then 4 customers. That's how we build our business now in line for the merge in June. So we look at that 4x4 and we work closely with our new people that's enrolled to make sure they understand what that is. Make sure they understand what the benefits are in getting the 4x4 with going gold and also with your ultimate. So once we do that, we then plug them into the system, the same system I've given you guys, back to number 1. You know, pique their interest, send them the links, send them the tools, educate them, promote, and then enroll, show them the 4x4, what it needs to be done, and then duplicate that system all over again. We do, and that's all we do. We don't worry about telling them about the whole compensation plan or whatever it is. That's all you focus on. If you could just focus on the 4x4 and duplicate it, you would see the growth of your business explode. And that's all we do. We keep it simple, and we share that simple step system and utilize the tools that you have available, like your websites, your mobile phone with the apps, the resource office, your customer service. Utilize Paula, utilize Sarah. You know, the leaders, you got to make sure that you're running with the leaders, and that's what I do. Because I'll give you an example. I've been working with an accountant of mine that I never knew who was a networker at all. I would call him and I would be chasing after him, but I wasn't even calling him to share the business or the product. I was basically just calling him about the business that I'm involved in. So one night I got a hold of him, and our conversation immediately changed from business to new age. And in 5 minutes, about 11:30 at night, as an accountant, he wouldn't let me sleep. He would keep calling me back because he got so excited about new age. What's going on with new age? We didn't even talk about the business side of it. So I took the opportunity to speak with him then, not knowing that he was a networker. In 48 hours, he broke every record in our team in 48 hours. So you never know who you send a link to or who you contact, what their background is, what their interest is. The only way to find out is if you start talking to them. And that's how I am. And as Sarah and the rest of them know, George has been a phenomenal producer in the team as well. That's just one story. Another story is when we're on a webinar and a person just showed up on our little mini webinar, and then representing Thailand here in Australia, he jumped on there. He said, look, Mr. Sai, I've been following him, and here I am. I'm joining the webinar. That night he registered. In 2 weeks, he did exactly the same thing. You know, one of the things I always remind my team is you've got to be seen if you want to be selected. As a coach, I coach rugby, and also as a selector, is that we see the, you know, if you want to be in the top team, you need to be producing on the field. And that's what a lot of the top players do. You got to be seen to be selected. And that's exactly the same thing. If you want people to see what you're doing, you know, spread the word, get on your social media, let people know what you're doing, you know, invite them to these events just like this one here. And you would see the difference your business would do once you start following the system and create that system for yourself and be creative with what you do, especially with the products. One of the things that we are doing with the Noni juice, and George and I were just talking about the other day because he was at a barbecue, he goes, you know what, I'm going to start my own line of Noni cocktails, you know, fruits and ice and Noni on the rocks. And, you know, so, you know, just get creative, have fun with the product line, because it's so much more better when you're having fun with your friends and that, and they're all tasting the product and they're all giving you the feedback, because you never know who they know. And that's the magic of it all, because you don't know where they know some other big networks or some other, you know, people that would benefit from the juice. So that's what I do. You know, we just have fun in our team. We make sure we treat this as a family. We help those that need help. We make sure they know the 1-800 number to customer service, because it's really important. And as a leader, I'm always there for my team members. You know, a lot of times they said, "Oh, Si, you know, you're the coach," and I said, "No, I'm the servant," because that's what I do. I'm here to serve and support you guys so that you guys reach, because I wouldn't get to where I'm at right now if it wasn't for my team, if it wasn't for corporate, if it wasn't for all the people that I utilize to get to where I am today. So I just want to thank Sarah, thank George and my team leaders that are out there tonight that are plugged into this this call, you know, because without them, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So I really appreciate the opportunity, Sarah. And thank you for having me on tonight. If you have any questions, you know, you could always get in contact with me by email. But if you guys didn't know, the Noni juice has sold over $7 billion to date. $7 billion to date, has paid over $3 billion in commissions. So you have, yes, $7 billion. You have a product that has already been proven over time and time. This year is the 25th year of the Tahitian Noni juice when it first started in 1996. I'm very fortunate to be working with some of the top people, top leaders in the company, and especially our team here in Australia and with corporate office. So thank you very much for listening, and once again, appreciate for having me on. Thank you.
Thank you, Si, yet again. Never failed to let us down. What an amazing story you have to tell, and we really do appreciate it. And I love the fact that there's no different between your presentation today to our everyday phone calls that we have. Like, you're legit, like you're not, this isn't just a talk that you put on for tonight. This is your talk every day. It is you, it's you, but you believe in your products and you believe in a team. You know, you're always saying to me, I'm just, you know, I'm trying to make you look good, Sarah. And then he sees that about everybody in his team, is just, he's there to try and make the light shine out of every single person that he's with. And that's what I think is a good thing about a team and a team leader, is having the support. And whilst we all sometimes don't get everything right, it's knowing that you've got the support and the leadership skills there that will help support and get you through the ups and downs is something that's really important. So thank you, Si. And I love that you shared the $7 billion. In fact, I knew you did it. I love it. It's 100% true. Again, he hasn't told you any fibs at all. It's our greatest selling product. And we're so stoked to be able to come together as a New Age family, that the RX team are already using that product. And that together under the New Age, with so many more voices for us to be able to get this out, to share all of our good products out with everybody on the field, you know, all of the RX products that they love and the products that we love together. I think we're going to make such a big difference in our country and all over the world. So thank you, Si. Appreciate your time. So I think now I'm moving on and I'm introducing Lee King. I had the pleasure to have Lee King. She joined us for some 2 presentations she ended up putting on.
Sarah, can I just interrupt? We had a very late change to the agenda after you left the office this afternoon. So unfortunately, Lee is not speaking tonight. Our testimonial couldn't be with us. So we're going to move on to the Connect events. But just before we do, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Si. Si, I haven't met you yet. I can't wait to meet you. Si will be with us on Daydream Island, which is really exciting. Si will also be with us at the Sydney Connect event.
Mhm.
So if you live in Sydney and you haven't registered and you want to come and meet Si, that would be the night to do it. So thank you. There was so much gold in your presentation. It was fabulous. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I suppose you go for the wallabies, do you?
Should I keep that a secret?
I just thought I'd ask, but anyway.
Thank you.
Okie dokie. So we've got our Connect events coming up the first week in May, and they are going to be absolutely incredible. What I want you to do is ask as many guests as you can to be with us on those nights. So we'll be in Newcastle on the 4th of May, Sydney on the 5th, Melbourne on the 6th, Perth on the 7th, and Brisbane on the 10th. Now, we are going to be launching yet another new product at those events. We'll have the products there for you to try. We'll have lots of giveaways. We'll have guest speakers. It's going to be a fab night. So please bring your guests along. If anybody is even interested about learning about our brilliant product, bring them along to those events. They will start at around 6:30. We'll have something quickly to eat and drink, and then the presentation itself will go from 7 till 8:30. So please come along. We've got our beautiful Sonia Evans will be attending all of those venues. She is going to travel around the country with us, and she will be speaking at all of those events. We have Paula Weeks, who is going to be in Newcastle, Sydney, Melbourne and Perth, which is great. So we've got some of our Partners Council really travelling to meet everybody and talk about our company and our product. So be there, be there. The next one I wanted to talk about is Daydream Island. Goodness me, we've been planning and scheming, and we've got such a brilliant few days planned for you up there. I can't tell you too many secrets because I want it to be a huge surprise, but today we launched our Dream Team Facebook page, so get on there if you're not already on there, and that's a great way for us all to communicate and talk about any questions you can ask on that page as well. But we're all so excited to be together, so excited to be going to such an incredible destination. And we'll be giving out the itineraries and our diary of events at the May Connect live event. So if you haven't registered and you're coming to Daydream, make sure if you can that you get along to those events so that you can pick up your itinerary and find out more about what's happening on Daydream. So just so you know, the Wednesday night, the welcome night, is a white night. So and we'll be having our group photo on that night, so everyone will look absolutely beautiful and handsome in their white. And the farewell night is a farewell beach party. So lots of great events planned. On that note, I would like to pass back to Paula. If she's there, she might be muted.
No, I'm here, Kim. Sorry, I am muted, and because I'm working on 3 screens, and it's the first time driving this bus for a while. So we also have the Mother's Day packs that are going to be available from today. Is that correct, Kim? Until the 9th of May, because obviously Mother's Day is coming up too. So you need to spoil that someone special, or there may be others in your family that need to spoil you. Or you'll get customers that need to spoil their mum, or it's their job to buy their own Mother's Day present. You just never know. So you've got to get those packs out there. We have there's RX packs and there's Noni packs at the moment, just as we're coming together. Once we come together as one on June 1st and afterwards, everything will be one and we will all be the same. But until that point, we have to do things a little separately. So Noni have their Mother's Day packs and RX have their Mother's Day packs, okay? So make sure you look those up. And Kim, will we be sharing those at some point or are they already up on the...
No, they'll be shared later on tonight. So look out for those. They're fabulous packs.
Perfect, perfect. So yes, and I believe Sarah, Noni has theirs already. Is that correct? They've just received theirs. Great, great. Okay, so, well, I think that takes us to the end of tonight. Oh, save the date. The next in the know is the 3rd of May. Now, I know that that's just before we're on the road and doing our tour, our Connect tour, but not everyone can be there. So we want to do our in the know on Monday, 3rd of May, and we'll have a great lineup for that evening. So make sure you are on that call, because as you can see, we're working to make sure you have great content that you can take away and continue to build your business and make a difference out there. That's what it's all about. And I loved how Si said, thank you, Si. I'm sorry about the short notice, but I loved how he said about having a servant heart. You're there to serve, and that's what helps you build such a strong business, because you're there thinking of others, caring and doing it for them. So watch your business fly when you have that kind of mindset. Okay, and to finish off, that early bird code word. So to get your 1000 AOR points, you need to have been on the call right at the beginning and have the code word. So you need to put your ID number and the code word, and you'll receive 1000 AOR. Now, Noni team, you will as well, because you know we're building those AOR points for you right now. And when the systems combine on the 1st of June, boom, you'll see them all. And then you'll also see what's in our shopping center as, you know, our gift suite. So you can go shopping, or you can use it to, and save it up, I should say, save it up and be on the next incentive trip with us if you aren't already coming. So look at all of that. Everyone's putting it in. So what we do is we go through all of those and we manually add your AOR points. Okay, well, that's it from us, isn't it, team? So Sarah and Kim, thank you so much. And I saw Sarah putting messages in there, you know, because when Kim talked about Daydream, she has been working tirelessly, and it is going to be an incredible event. So if you are coming, whew, you're going to be blown away, to the point where Kim was dreaming about it apparently on the weekend and had to get up and write a list because she had things that she thought she might forget. Anyway, from us to you, have the most incredible week or fortnight, and take care and go out there and make a difference to everyone you come in contact with. Okay, that's it.
Thank you, everyone. See you later.